take it Jerry got put in a different split.
Yes. 1444. All right, we are live. We are live. Gonna have the Wonder Boy JoJo doing some commentating for us this go around. I'll go ahead and promote the live stream in the text chat. Live stream, YouTube and Twitch. Flying Aces iRacing. Let's see who's in this room. Jay Hollingsworth, Scott St. Pierre, Michael Blanton 2, Marty Hall, Dustin Hart, Donald Shaw, Jared Walker, Jeffrey Cox, Josh Soon, Joseph Grenflow, Andrew Zizo, Dan Oliver, Paul Donnelly 2, Chad Highsaw, Greg Dukowitz, William Morris Jr., they call him Bill, Lawrence Pollock, Tony Lawrence, and Flying Ace Eric Salyers. Alright, here we go.
Boys.
Yeah.
I just run a 24.156 hole winner in the top split.
Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah.
24.156. Holy moly.
That's bringing the noise on us, Sunday. I've absolutely butchered my qualifying. That's alright. It's not where you start, it's where you finish. So they tell me.
They're good.
Yeah, buddy. I am. It's loading. Just quiet.
Alright, man, that's it.
Holy manure. As it sits right now, I am P5.
Be right back.
Yeah, buddy. Like everybody, look at this awesome Iron Man car. It's Superheroes Week here with the Flying Aces. Rumor has it next week is going to be Favorite Professional Wrestler Week.
It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be awesome.
Go.
We should have the reveal maybe tomorrow at Iowa, no later than Tuesday.
Jojo, who you going to do?
Probably the Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, man, what a
good
solid choice. What a solid
That was
choice.
always my favorite growing up. I loved the Ultimate Warrior.
I ain't decided yet, Sting or Hulk Hogan.
It was Ultimate Warrior, and Jake the Snake was always my favorite.
Because a yellow Hulkamania car would look nice.
You could get like a shirt ripping going down the middle of your car.
Yes, you could. You could get very crazy with Hulkamania.
W, you going to stick with Ric Flair?
Actually, Flair's not. Never
Not your
was really a huge favorite of mine.
I'm going to tell you something, JW. If you ever
Yeah.
get the chance to, there's a 30 for 30 documentary on Ric Flair.
Yeah, I know. I've I've not seen it
Didn't know
yet.
if
I've
you'd
heard a
seen it.
lot about it.
It's really good. You can ask Jared. He watched it.
Yeah.
I got
Alright.
Jared to watch it.
Yeah. I read a lot of feedback on it.
It tells you a lot about Ric Flair that you didn't know.
Yeah.
He even gets down and emotional, don't he, Jared?
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of emotional, gentlemen, I'm going to put on my Joey Logano Shell Pennzoil hat.
Well, I would be offended if you didn't. Kind
We're-
of used to seeing it.
For stream purposes only.
Y'all don't care. I'm going to go out here and turn on my split screen.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Really digging the construction hat there, Wonder Boy. Looks really good.
My trademark.
Yep.
It's my trademark.
It's going to be a great stream.
What? You run them cup cars? You come over here and run these things?
You know what? I'm not going to do that.
These things are feel like they're
I'm gonna
stuck
have
to the
bigger
track.
quality.
He
Yeah.
is really loud.
Yeah, there's a big difference in cup cars and these. Boys, they say it's time to grid up.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live here at Dover International Speedway. Track length today is 1 mile. 4 turns in this one today. It's a beautiful day here at Dover. Got all these fans come out to see us today. Want to wish them all good luck. Hope they have a good race. So they put on a show for these fans. I'm going to go through the starting row right now as we grid up, get ready to race. On the pole today is Michael Blanton, running 24-2. Man, he was really scooting. Coming up in second place, you got the number 2, Eric Salyers. Number 3, in third place, you're going to have Paul Donnelly. Coming in P4, number 7 car, Jeffrey Cox. P5, number 11, Scott St. Pierre. And number
All right,
6,
JW Eric. I'm
number 6 car,
expecting
Dan
the 1, 2, 3
Oliver.
finish out of us now.
P7, you're going to have number 5, JW
Let's
Salyers.
make it happen.
You got him Salyers brothers in the race. It's tough to race against them. They're fast. Also members of the Flying Aces.
That's right.
PA, you got number 4, Greg Dukowitz. Hope I'm pronouncing that right, Greg. Number 9, you got number 17, William Morris Jr.
I think they call him Bill.
P10. P10, you got number 9, Joseph Gorenflow. I really don't know if that's pronounced right, but we'll go with it.
Close
Good
enough.
luck today, Joe. P11, you're going to have the number 19, Tony Lawrence. P12, number 3, Dustin Hart. Number 3 car. It's always good to have the number 3. Only one man drove it to the top.
Still can't believe Jared passed me under the yellow
P13, you're going to
line.
have number 10, Chad Hizall. Got to watch
Yeah,
out
he's
for Chad.
crazy
I've
like
raced
that.
for him. He's a pretty good driver, but
Come on,
sometimes
green
he can get a little
this
wild.
time.
Nah, it was all
P14,
in
we're
good
going to have
fun,
number
nah.
12, Marty Hall.
Pit
Did he
road,
tell you what I did to
15,
him
number
after?
13, Donald
You're going to be lining
Shaw.
up behind the
Yeah, I saw it.
16, number 14, Jared Walker.
Yeah, I issued him a black
P17 in
flag.
the number 15 car, you got Josh Sun. Don't get too bright out there,
That
Josh.
was brilliant.
And a P18 spot, it looks like we're going to have, I don't know, it's kind of a mix-up right there.
All right, good luck, y'all.
P19,
Nice,
we got number
clean
16, Andrew
fun race
Zizzo.
here.
P20 is number
Good luck to all
18,
competitors.
Lawrence Pollock. And in the P18 spot, looks like we're going to have number 20, Jay Hollingsworth. We're going to send this down to J.W. Sayers in that number 5 car to go ahead and go with his little speech he does before every race.
Wheel.
Good
You're ready
luck
to
to all
roll.
competitors.
Pace cars off. Be ready.
On behalf
All
of
right.
on behalf of the
Got it right
Flying
back up
Aces.
there.
Green flag.
And we're under green. Here we go. Let's see. This place can be dangerous on the restarts, folks. We got to keep a watch on that front line every time we have a restart today. And we're going to have number 1, Michael Bland, and Eric Sayers jumping out to a big lead from the rest of the pack. See if we can close it in.
Still out there. Clear, clear, clear. Outside. Clear.
Number 1, Michael Bland's holding on to that lead, but it looks like he's got a flying ace. Number 2, Eric Sayers right on his bumper and making a charge.
The fastest, let me
In
know
third
what line
place,
you
you got
want
the
me.
number 7, Jeffrey Cox. Looks like he's closing some distance on that lead pack. Right behind him, you're going to have the number 8, Paul Donnelly, 2.
You're not
Number
below line
11,
right
Scott St. Pierre got a little loose right there, but he kept it under. Looks like we got number 5, J.W. Salyers holding up the P7 spot. Number 1, Bland starting to pull away just a little bit, put a little bit of distance
Outside.
between him and Eric Salyers.
Check
front
up.
and back bumpers.
Still outside.
See what happens. This is our first of the race, ladies and
2
gentlemen.
outside.
Still a lot of laps to
outside.
run.
1 wide. Outside is clear.
Let's jump back to the back of the pack. We'll start with number P11, Tony Lawrence. Let's check out the back of the pack. It's still early. Tony Lawrence in that number 19 car. Number 19 Chevrolet sponsored car. Looking good, racing smooth. Number 17 William Morris Jr. making a move on number 8 Paul Donnelly. And we've had one go down to the inside. Let's see who that is, the number 4 car. Let's see what happened with old Greg Duckwood's there.
He disconnected to start the race.
He must have disconnected. Yeah, he's just coming out of the track from the pits. Jump up here and watch number 8 Donnelly. Paul Donnelly, number 8 car. He got around that number 14. Oh, he's right behind 14. Got around number 15, Josh Sun.
They say that guy's got a bright future ahead of him, JoJo.
Yeah, old Paul, he's racing pretty good.
That Sun guy, they say he has a bright future ahead of him.
Yeah,
God almighty.
He's got a bright future ahead of him.
Check out.
Oh, we've got one spinning out. Let's see what happened
Oh,
right here.
that was
somehow
me.
they saved it.
Outside.
Why you don't race the top split?
Still outside.
That's
Hey,
number
no
5
problem,
car
Joseph.
here.
No apology needed, buddy.
Still outside.
J.W. Salyers. Second of the Salyers brothers in here today. He's
Come on,
back in P6. Looks like he goes into P.
Well, I was on the inside. You came down on me,
Comes out of
so
four, gets just
I don't
a
know what you
little-
want me
actually
to
got
do.
clipped by the number 9 Joseph Gorenflow. Gorenflow goes up into JW.
Are you
Salyers,
alright,
causing him to
JW?
lose a couple
Still there.
spots there.
No, I'm
Salyers kept
actually,
it under control.
I'm good.
Clear.
Get one more look at this just for the people viewing it online.
Yeah.
With number
Outside.
9, Gorenflow goes down
Still
low.
They're
outside.
wrecking again.
Comes in right off
Check out have a
turn
caution,
4.
caution, caution.
Goes
Clear
down
the
to
bug.
pass the number 5 car and then loses it. Comes back
you
up
made a
into the
good
JW
roadblock.
Salyers number 9 car. Number 9 gets into JW.
You'll be lining up behind the 3.
We've got a caution right here, folks. While we're
Yeah,
under-
JW, I mean,
under
what do you
green
want me to
flag,
do?
looking
I'm
at
on the
replays,
inside
so
of
we can see
you.
if we can find
I mean,
what
I
happened there.
definitely, we both got squirrely. I mean, I was racing, if anything, but I mean, I was on the inside. I don't know what you want me to do there.
Joseph, I'll go look at the replay afterwards, but I felt like I was higher than high, and it looked like you came up on me. We'll
He
check
did.
the replay.
I watched it. He got squirrely when he jumped out to pass you and come right back up into
Like I
you.
said, I got pretty squirrely there.
I
You
still
know, I
can't
think
find
you
the
did too.
wreck
I
on
was
this
on your
one. You know
inside. I
who
think
it
I was a
was.
little quicker
They
than
wrote
you,
it
and
down,
that, I mean, it just happened. You're
Right
still in the
there he
race,
is,
I'm
number
still in the race.
19.
We're all
Just
good.
Tony Lawrence. Let's see what happens
that.
here. They come out of turn 4, it looks like, or turn 2. Number 19 car comes down the track on the number 14. Jared Walker loses it and
You know
gets
what's
into the wall
funny? Your
for our first
speedometer
caution of
or
the day,
your
ladies and gentlemen.
your tack stays
Still looking
green
for your sign?
at 36 miles an hour, but then it'll still stay green
Got a
until
couple
you
lead
slide.
changes up the front of the
4,
back. Let's go
3,
back live.
2,
See what we can get here. Everybody
1.
looks like pitted except for the number
Stop
11,
on the
Scott St. Pierre. Witnessed this last week, folks. Had a guy stayed out, wanted to get them lap spots, come to the end of the race. He didn't have no tires and ended up costing one of the flying aces, Jared Astrup, victory by holding him up in deep traffic.
Go, man, go, 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 go.
How are you doing over there, Jared?
Got wrecked by Runkles after 3 laps. That's why you don't race in these top splits, man. I mean, it's trash.
Looks like Eric Sayers got out a little late on that.
You're gonna be
pit
lining
right
up
there.
behind the
He's
9.
gonna have, pit crew's going to have a little bit of explaining to do after this race.
What happened, D?
Yeah, Scott, I was about to say
They
you
said I
might
was
want
too
to
far
pit.
back, but I don't know. And I read it to be too far forward, so I backed up, and it's still saying too far back. So I just automatically backed up instead of going forward. It was-
Eric, what happened to you?
And an odd strategy here, folks. The number 11 stays
Blanton
out
wants
to
to know what
take over
happened
the
to
number
you.
1 spot. And then
Hey,
now
Jeffrey,
Stubbs
what's up,
coming
buddy?
in on the 2nd pit. Now he's going to the back
Hey,
of the
what's
field.
up, Michael?
Don't understand that. Didn't
I
want
didn't
Pitt
even
to lead.
realize you were in this
Lead
race.
back,
Hey,
take a
how
chance
come you
staying
didn't
up
come
front,
join
so
my
he goes to the back.
Talladega lobby?
If it pays off for you, Scott.
I don't know. I'll try to catch the next one.
After the lead field comes out of the pit stalls, looks like Eric Sayers dropped a couple spots. You got stepping up to top 5. You got number 1, Michael Blanton, holding on to that lead.
Kind of shocked I'm in third place
P2,
after all
number
those pit
7,
stops.
Jeffrey Cox.
I'm usually not a good
P3,
better,
number 9,
but
Joseph
if I got better.
Gorenflow. Get him, Joe. P4, you got the number 5, J.W. Sayers. And P4 you got J.W. Sayers, and P5 you got the number 2 Eric
Boys,
Sayers.
this old exalted
Ladies and gentlemen, the
Chevrolet
Sayers
is
brothers are
hooked up.
both racing for the Flying Aces, and when they're paired up together, you can look out because there's going to be some fast driving coming.
Should be good here. Coming to 1 to go.
JW,
As
you
we're
gonna
coming
go
up
try
in 1 to
and run
green,
the
give you a
305
shout out
after
to the
this?
Flying Aces. If you want to see some good racing
I'm
and
not
see how
sure.
these
It
boys
may be
really
my
do it,
bedtime. I'm not sure yet.
get on YouTube Gaming, type in Flying Aces iRacing.
I'll probably run them. I gotta hit up a 305
Sure
race this week just to get my, my points for my participation, so I might run them.
Gotta give a little
How
shout
do
out
they
to my
do the
sponsor while I'm
points?
here.
Because I
By
was
Yellow.
sitting
They keep
here
my
and
whistle
I was
wet
looking
while
at
I'm
the
up here
points.
announcing this stuff. Lopes.
Start thinking about this
Better than a
restart
good
a little
cold
bit. We will be on
Melly
the outside.
That's good, JoJo.
Higher IR and racing in first split or something.
So Runkles run over you, Jared?
Yeah.
Are you out of the race or are you still getting repairs?
Yeah, I'm out. Yeah, Runkle, he sucks.
By the way, you can tell Jared that
All
that
week,
Superman
he
car
didn't know how
looks
to drive.
sweet.
He didn't even try. You get a win outside
Doing that
on him,
now.
so he just drilled me.
Ace
And
Drop,
we're under green.
Blanton
Getting ready to go
says
back to
your
green.
Superman car
Hey
was
guys, good
gorgeous.
luck.
Who?
Blanton.
But get those tires cleaned off. Get ready to roll here.
Much obliged.
He says
Hey,
much
start
obliged.
off. Be ready.
And the pace car ducks off, and we are under green.
Green. Sit, my man. You're looking nice.
Folks, number 1, Michael Blanton is moving on out there, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like he's running this race, wanting to win this thing today. And we got to number 2, Eric Sayers, making a move on to number 7, Jeffrey Cox, going to try and take over that lead. And right behind him, you've got number 9, Joseph Garenflow going in for it. To take over number 3 spot, Garenflow gets shut off by the number 7, Jeffrey Cox. But number 2, Eric Sayers, takes over the number 2 spot. And he's going to try and make a little bit of distance between him and Michael Blanton, see if he can get up there and fight for the lead.
Still outside.
Oh, we've got the number 5, J.W. Sayers, going to the inside on the
your
number
door.
9, Joseph Gorenflow car, trying to take over the P4 spot.
Clear.
And he
clear.
does. He shuts the door on him. The number 3 car gets into the wall. That'd be Dustin Hart. Bumps into the number 9 Gorenflow just a little bit. He's trying to take a lead from the outside. And the number 3, Dustin Hart, takes over the number 5 spot.
Settle in.
From
Nice and good.
Joseph Gorenflow, that's his name. Them Sayers boys, I told you y'all, they're fast when they're up there in the top 5.
Flying Aces.
Hence the name Flying Aces. I guess that tells a lot about them. Man, when they're close together, they can really fly. Just receiving that this is the Flying Aces Superhero Week. You got the number 5 J.W. Sayers driving. It
Iron
looks
Man.
like the Iron Man car. Wow, that's a lot of detail took into that. Must be proud of that car. It's really nice. Hope you don't have no damage to it.
Yes. No damage.
Just a little bit, he says. Just a little bit we're getting. Number 2, Eric Sayers, looks like he's in the Flash car. Flash. Oh, look, the flash on the hood of that car. That looks sharp right there, ladies and gentlemen. Well, speaks for itself right now because he is flying. Let's go back out to the leader and check on him. He's just about a half a track away from Eric Sayers, but it looks like Sayers is
Outside.
pulling on him. We're going to go back to the back just for a little bit.
Outside.
Just kind of spaced
Clear
out and see what's
outside.
going on with some racing
Outside.
going on.
Still there,
We
door.
got the number 6, Dan Oliver. Dan's been
Outside
racing here at
quarter.
Dover for a while now.
Doing a good job, bud. Nice.
Does
Move.
anyone know where Runkles are starting at?
He's
Still out
racing
there.
the number 6 Bass Pro
Clear.
Shop. Such a sharp car, Dan.
Right in front of me.
Okay.
Paul Donnelly's driving the number 8 Mean Green car. Boy, that car looks cool. That's a cool looking car, Paul.
Big Runk's back to get it.
Peter Rumbles.
Tony Lawrence was involved in a wreck earlier to give us our first caution. He's fell back to P13. Looks like Tony's about 5 laps down. He's just out there trying to compete, folks. That sums up our pack. I think everybody else has called it today. Number 6, Dan Oliver in P11. Number 8, Paul Donnelly's in P10. Number 11, Scott St. Pierre. Don't know if he's any kid to George or not, but good luck to you, Scott. In the P9 spot. Number 9, Joseph Gorenflow is in P8. Number 15, Josh Sun. He's had a bright day so far.
Bright day.
He's in the P7 spot. Number 10, Chad Hizal, P6. Going out to number 5, top 5. Got number 1, Michael Blanton in number 1 spot. Looks like him in the lead cars getting caught up to. Number 2, Eric Salyers is in P2 spot. Number 5, J.W. Salyers in P3. Number 7, Jeffrey Cox is in the number P4 spot. And Dustin Hart, the number 3 car, is going to fill out our top 5. Boys, Blanton is rolling. He's really moving on this track. Eric Salyers, it looks like he's doing everything he can do to catch him while driving safe on this track. And right behind him is J.W. Salyers, who's got a little bit of traffic catching up to him. Let's beam in here on him and see what's going on. This is liable to get a little interesting for his P3 spot. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got number 3, Dustin Hart, making a move. Oh, we've got a wreck. No caution, no. Chad Hizal hit the wall coming out of turn 3.
That was ridiculous.
Oh, we just had a wreck. We just had a wreck. I just see
I
it.
think you're on the... Yeah, I see it here. It's like a damn
God
asshole.
damn it.
Christine, get that toy from that guy so he
Who was
can bother
that?
me.
That
Find it.
Chad Hizal
Close.
got into the wall
Come behind the 2.
coming out of turn 4. Just went too far up the track, got into the wall big time.
I was just getting my pace down.
Thought he had it.
Checking
Put
up
it
halfway down the back going into 3.
Right there who it was that wrecked, though. Dan Oliver, I think. Nope, it was number 6. Or 9, Joseph Gorenflow.
Oh, Gorenflow.
That's who it was.
Pit road is open.
Gorenflow, they come across the start checkered line, start finish line. As they's going into turn 1, Gorenflow tried to cut the nose. He tried to cut the nose, folks, off the number 8, Paul Donnelly, too, and just got hammered in the rear end, got spun up the track, brought out our second caution of the day.
Start looking for your sign.
And that is exactly what Michael Blanton did not want
5,
to have, folks, was a
4,
caution right now.
3,
because he was running
2,
good, running smooth, and running
1.
fast, but now he's got 2 aces.
Stop on the sign.
Flying aces, Eric Salyers and J.W. Salyers, hot on his tail, and there's a caution. He ain't in front of him that much no more now.
Give me a good restart.
All about pit road now.
Go, man, go, 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 go. Hard, 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 hard.
And J.W. Salyers is out. It looks like we're going to have
No.
Eric Salyers,
Christine,
number
get that toy from that
3,
guy so he can
Dustin
bother me.
Hart,
Let me guess, you got
J.W.
caught
Salyers.
Yeah.
Blanton got black flag, speeding.
Somehow.
Come around at 1.
That was
Come
not
on,
what
behind
he
the brake.
needed, folks, in the number 1 Exalta car. That was not what he needed. Eric Salyers, I bet his eyes got real big when he seen old Michael Blanton having to hit the curtain down there to get black flag. Got J.W. Salyers and Eric Salyers now in the 1 and 2 spot.
Son of a gun, I
This
just
don't look
gave
good for
this
everybody else,
race
folks. I'm
away.
telling you, I've raced with them aces.
God,
and
that
they can
makes me
fly.
mad.
Still got half the race to go.
Yeah, but I got a bunch of crap I gotta come through.
Hey, baby, looking
Where
real
you at
good,
at
man. We're
8?
coming to halfway next time by.
I'm gonna pit so you can start in front of me.
Hey, what do you know about Dustin Hart here? I've not
Oh,
seen him up front
okay.
all day.
Slow
There we
like
go.
Christmas.
He
Well-
must have took 2 tires.
He took 2 tires. He ain't no good.
Shh, God.
Well, you're on behind me. You'll
I
be
know,
all right.
I
We'll
know.
go. We'll roll around this guy
Well,
on the first turn.
I
I
only
knew
fell
this
back to 10th.
What I'm worried about
I
is
guess
him
that's not too terrible.
hitting
I
that
knew
wall
this was
coming down
going
and
to be a
taking me
bad
out.
race as soon as you
I'm
win
going
the
on
pole
Dustin
and get
Cart's
ran
pit
over on
camera.
the second lap of the
Cockpit,
race.
see what's going on, see how he takes this restart, folks. I've told y'all I've been racing here for a long time. This right here can make or break you on a race.
I'm so far down now. I'm 3 or 4 laps down now. I've got a lot of damage to my car.
Those of y'all in between 3rd and
I
9th,
give Runkles plenty of
just
room
be
to pass,
advised,
man.
I
He
am
just
going to be
ran me
fast.
right over.
Oh, that's it. That's the flash on the
Copy
side
that,
car. I thought you had
no
some
question
damage,
about that.
Eric.
Have to come around to
Good luck,
7.
man. Go win this thing.
I'm good, bro.
Yeah, you're good. That's why I was saying. I didn't think I seen you in no wreck.
Come around to 7.
We're getting ready to come to green, ain't we?
Yes, we are. Well, we're coming to 1 to go.
One more.
Yeah.
One more to go. 1 to green. Ladies and
Ready
gentlemen,
for
1 to
Iowa, to be
green.
honest with you.
E, did you happen to catch the official starter up in the flag stand? Who that was?
1 to go, man. So you
It's
should be on the
weird too.
inside
It feels
here.
like when I get
Good.
back here in traffic.
It's one of them Dover generals.
Okay.
Dover military base.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to the
Yeah,
driver's
Junior, it
meeting.
ain't good, man.
11 in August, 30 air. 13, you gotta go to the outside, buddy.
Thank you.
Sorry
about that, whoever was behind me.
Going
I've
on
got
the
a
page.
few
Go on.
wins here this week. But
Copy that.
You came right down towards me.
On the safety rating, there's hit or miss, really.
Yeah, I was trying to do something. I looked away for a minute. Sorry.
Coming out of turn 2, getting ready to go into turn 3, and then we're back to the green
Back
flag.
to racing.
Oh yeah, if you're top 5, you can get out there and do some good racing. But anything mid pack or in, you're getting caught up in a lot of stuff.
Well, so I'm going to go into the cockpit here with number 3.
Ooh,
Dustin
you got
Hart,
just
see how he
disappeared
takes
for
his
like
restart.
5 seconds.
Got the
That
number
would
2
never
Eric
happen in
Sayers
this
there
game.
to the left
Clean
of it.
him
We're
up,
about to
tighten him
find
up.
out, folks. This is
You ready,
where
we're
it's
going green
all
now.
about right here.
Face goes off. You ready? You'll be lining up behind the pace car. Green flag.
Actually, gets a good restart on number
Yeah,
2
he
Eric
does.
Sayers. Pulls out. But he's only got 2 tires, folks. You see how it pays off for him. JW's right behind him in 3rd spot. Actually, he hit the wall, ladies and gentlemen. He hit the wall coming out of turn 2 right there. JW, he kept it under control, though. Number 3, Dustin Hart, I'll give you that. You can drive a little bit because you just kept that under control. He's got JW Sayers on 4 fresh tires right behind him trying to make a move. We're going to stay in the cockpit with JW and see how he drives right here. Dustin's trying to stay up on that high line there. Eric Sayers trying to run the same line Eric is, trying to keep the same pace he's going. He just can't hold it like Eric can, though.
Got 20 laps to go this time by.
You got the number 6 Dan Oliver making a move on Josh Sun on the inside of turn 3 right here. Coming out of turn 4, you've got Dan Oliver and Michael Blanton both passing Sun on the inside. Michael Blanton in the number 1 car is taking the inside here going into turn 2 on the number 6 Dan Oliver. Passes him, and you got Josh Sun, number 15, trying to make a move back as well. Michael Blanton's making his way back up that lead pack, and I think if Sayers boys are ready for him, they ain't scared. Eric Sayers still up there cruising in the P1 spot, driving that number 2 Flash car. Number 3 Dustin Hart. JW Sayers in number 5. It seems like he's fighting to stay in there with him, folks. We're helping him get his car under control and get on up there. Folks, we're at lap 33 here at Dover. Still plenty of racing. And as we go into turn 2, Eric Sayers, actually turn 3, coming out of turn 4, Eric Sayers still in the lead. The number 3, Dustin Hart, right on his heels. You got the number 5 car, got a good run. JW Sayers got a good run going in turn 2 and 3. Close the gap on the number 3 Hart car. But Dustin got into the wall again a little bit right there, folks. I believe them 2 tires he got's just not enough what he needed. Whew. Looks like the number 5 car got a little squirrely right there.
Yes, he did. The back end about slipped out from under him.
Lost just a little bit. Bad news for J.W. Sayers. Got number 1 Michael Blanton, who's been running fast today, is right on his bumper. You got number 1 Michael Blanton. Looks like he's trying to make a move on the number 5 J.W. Sayers coming out of turn 4. He cruises back up in behind. He looks like he's going down to the low line. He's going to try and get under and going into turn 2. Number 1 Michael Blanton takes over that
19. I'll stay low for you up
here. Number 5 J.W. Sayers falls in behind him, just trying to keep alive.
Yeah.
Blanton's going awful fast here today, folks.
E. Blanton is driving that low line hard.
Yeah, I know. He can run it. I'm taking my line. We'll see if he can make up on it.
Well, what I'm saying is I think his tires are... He's going to lose his tires before he gets to you.
He'll catch me.
Michael Blanton is he's closing the gap on them leaders. He's coming up on the number 3 Dustin Hart. Hart's getting awful close to that wall. He's rubbing it there about every time he goes down through there. Number 1 has closed the gap on Dustin Hart. Michael Blanton looks like he's taking that low line real hard. That eats on the tires a lot. We'll see if that strategy works out for him. Unless he's just hoping for another caution. Eric Sayers is up there still in the number 1 spot, keeping his mid to low line. Looks like he's running smooth. Number 3 comes down the apron to block number 1 Michael Blanton.
10 laps to go.
Blanton falls in, tries to take the inside, but Dustin Hart ain't giving it to him. He's shutting him down every time. You got Eric Sayers just running his line. These two right here is going to race. They ain't going to do nothing but put a little bit of distance between them and the leader, Eric Sayers. Number 1's edging up there. He's edging up there, trying to get in there. He comes out of turn 4 right there. Number 3, Dustin Hart, got a little squirrely right there at the start and finish line. Number 1, Michael Blanton hits the inside, making a move on the number 3 for the number 2 spot. Dustin Hart falls up and comes back. He's staying right there. He hit the wall, runs the wall, about took out Blanton. Michael Blanton takes over the number 2 spot. Now it's Blanton and Salyers coming in turn 4 right now, going back across the checkered line. We got 42 laps. Well, 42 laps. Eric said he's still got some distance between him and Blanton. J.W. Sayers is closing in on number 3, Dustin Hart, trying to make a move to the P3 spot. From this view, it don't look like Blanton's closing. He got a good run right there out of turn 4, but Sayers is staying on his line, just maintaining, racing his race. As they cross the checker line, there are 44 laps. Sayers is staying on that mid to low line, and it's working good for him. Blanton's having a hard time to close the distance. Kind of spaced out up here in the top 4 right now. Ain't really much going on. Blanton gets a good move right there, but Sayers just runs his line and pulls back away from him. Blanton's getting a little bit too greedy right there, trying to take him curves too fast. Don't watch it, he'll spin it out. He's hitting that low line hard. He can't really hold it down there now, so it's a moment of time. Any moment he could lose it, folks, coming out of turn 4 especially. That's a nasty turn.
Getting him in 3 and 4 right now. 1 and 2, he's pulling away just a tad.
5 laps to go this time by.
Come on, E, drive that thing, buddy.
You got the number 1, Michael Blanton. Looks like he is trying his best to make some distance, or gain some distance between him and Eric Sayers. But Eric Sayers is just running his line, keeping it as far away as he can from that number 1, Michael Blanton, because he's been running fast here today. I just don't believe Michael Blanton's going to have the tires to take over that number 1 spot. As we cross the start and finish line here, we got 47. We are on lap 47.
4 to go. Let's go.
Got the number 1 and the number 2 fighting for number 1 and number 2. Ain't that something, folks? You got Michael Blanton. It looks like he's closed the distance just a little bit. He's shooting down inside. Eric Sayers is running that mid to low line. Blanton's closing the distance.
I'm inside.
Sayers comes out of turn 4. He's still got him right on his bumper. It's going to be a race to the finish, folks. Caution ends it. But we don't want to see this race end under caution. This is a good race. Blanton's coming on the inside.
Oh.
Eric Sayers shuts the door on him, folks. Flying aces. I'm telling you, this is getting intense. Blanton's trying the inside, but it looks like Eric's trying to hold him. He's shooting to the outside right now. Going to try and pass him. It's going to be a fight. Looks like we've got 3 laps left, folks. Eric Sayers is running his line, trying to do a little bit of blocking now, because he knows Michael Blanton ain't got good tires. Blanton's trying to go outside, trying to bait him in for it, folks. Here we go. Blanton shoots to the outside. Eric Sayers goes down low. Blanton looks like he's up high, but he can't hold it, folks. Eric Sayers still just barely out in front of him.
1 lap to go.
Sayers hits the wall. Blanton hits the wall just a little bit, enough to slow him down. Eric Sayers takes the lead back over, puts a little bit of distance between him and the number 1 Michael Blanton car. Here we go, folks. We're on the back stretch here. The number 2 Eric Sayers is trying to block a little bit. Michael Blanton, Eric Sayers saves it. Blanton goes underneath him.
Outside.
Damn, I didn't want to do that, Eric. My bad.
Good Sayers.
Yeah, great job, Michael. Good job, buddy. Wonderful. Great over win. Good job.
And Michael Blanton nicks him and runs him up the track to take the lead.
Ed, I apologize. I didn't want to wreck you. But, I mean, you were going down there and blocking me. I jammed on the brake going into the corner.
What a race, folks.
You had to have expected that, though, man. You blocked him like crazy.
He could have went to the outside.
Yeah,
what a race,
he checked
folks.
up on the first time when you cut his nose. If he wouldn't have checked up, he'd have spun you that time.
Let's go check out a replay of that exciting action.
I didn't even feel like I really hit you. I got a 0X on it.
Talk to you.
I mean, I might have tapped you, but it's not like I just like slammed you.
I thought you had him though, E. I did. I thought you had
This
him.
is the race for the lead on the live stream. Moments ago. We got Eric Sayers in car number 2 in the flash.
JW, we tell him to apologize. I didn't mean to do that.
He shot down
I
to
just
take
meant to get him
turn 3,
loose. I didn't mean
and
to.
he got up just enough
Stand him
beside
on
him
the
to come down the block, and that looked like he clipped him.
Well, I was running low. He just run it in there hard. He
We'll run it back again.
I went low. I seen him coming, so I went low. So he just ran it in there and nailed me. Is all he done.
Let's go back to TV3 and see.
I remember that, Blanton. Next time I race you, buddy, I remember that.
He'll get over it. There's one more race.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Contact.
I mean, I
please
came
check
all the way
out
from
this
Kent.
race on iRacing. If you watch this is what we do every night, ladies and gentlemen. Please subscribe and subscribe. Like I said, go to YouTube Gaming, type in Flying Aces iRacing. Like and subscribe, because we got some good videos on there, folks.
Go back to the start of lap 48.
Lap 48.
Lap 40. I cannot believe that. I thought that was going to be the big.
This is 3 laps to go. This is lap 48. Blanton with the
lap
run.
48. This is where I thought the wreck was going to be. Oh, God.
From the outside, plenty of room. Lap 49. Here is lap number 49. Sorry, that was lap number 50. That is the race winning move. All right, good stream, a lot of action. Results: Michael Blanton 1, Dustin Hart 2, myself 3, Eric Sayers 4, and the guy with a very bright future, Josh Sun, up to P5. Dan Oliver 6, Cox 7, Donnelly 8, St. Pierre 9, Donald Shaw 10. Tony Lawrence 11, Joseph Grenflo, Chad Hissall, William Morris Jr., Jay Hollingsworth, Jared Walker, Greg Dukowitz, Marty Huff, Andrew Zizzo, and Lawrence Pollock.
Dang, what a race.
Thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoyed it as much as we did.